All right. This this is part two. Like so that being said, eyes on Mercury trine sat Mercury sextile Saturn that occurred at 6:19 a.m. UT earlier. Okay, Lyman said I already passed after transit reflection. Yeah. Okay, that being said, okay, Mercury is in Sagittarius, so that's the reception, awareness is above crux of 3D. And then has Saturn and Aquarius. As that's a crux of 3D. Oh, the maintenance of those 3D shifts. So it's like, okay, have we maintained our frequency security? Where it's charcoal is in Aquarius. Saturn is not in alignment. Charcoal in Aquarius. But that being said, those. And like whether it's through associations, like particularly if it's taking place in your 11 house, third house, air houses, business, like like seven house. So with that being said, and also in the mirroring houses and stuff like that. So it's like the frequencies we're receiving of things of higher mind, the masculine side, spirituality, the cosmos. Higher education, philosophy, broadcast, particularly is going on your ninth and 11th space, an aspect of one of the rulers. Um, how to expand the bounty if it's taking place in one of your earth houses, because earth is the esoteric ruler of Sag, take place on the earth house and stuff like that. Okay, that's that's the manifestation. That's the manifestation of solid, solid through the frequencies of the higher mind, higher mind state. Expansion, what's being shown. Okay, now, sun, okay. So that being said, after transit reflection, my head that my manifested, more solid associations and groups, like, you know, like depend on you being in your higher frequencies, and they happen to like, or just by expanding, like expand back, taking place in one of your earth houses and stuff like that. Mercury going place in one of your earth houses, earth arrays and stuff like that. Just a solid association, based on you shifting your frequencies, and broadening out your communication about those things, stuff like that. So you know broadening your thinking, communication about those things, stuff like that. Um. Okay. Now. Okay. Now, Sun Trine Chiron that occurred at 1337 p.m. UT, Chiron slow, where we, that degree of that head wound. Yeah. I appreciate you for tuning in. Positive Motivation Aries Day. We got that particular, like, we got that particular head wound, like, so it's that particular, that, it's that degree and stuff like that where, where we have the key, like, we have the key, we can heal others with Chiron slow down, stuff like that, like, now, man, let me put more action onto healing this wound first. Instead actively and passionately, because Chiron Aries, actively and passionately going out and healing others. You know, let me put some more of that energy on to healing myself. That's the healing of how we establish spiritual security at the healing, how we conquer heroism, stuff like that. The healing of actions, actively going out and doing something about stuff. At the same time, it's more like, okay, for I go this throughout my dynamism, you know, my march, I wore. Let me go ahead and band, let me go ahead and bandage my wound up and put the herbs on and figure how I got hurt and see how I got hurt like this in the first place. Okay. Now sun train that stuff like that is a awareness, like we shift the awareness and now that's giving them with awareness to heal but also being able to see, okay, how that happened. um at 1955 p.m. UT, we had the moon square Venus. So, Venus is Capricorn, that's the mating establishing 3D security or crux of 3. Moon, like moon squaring that, and that's after moon gonna via Combusta. It's like, um, everything's that you were really not vibing with maintain, there's a tussle. At the same time, unless you done the forementioned energy work at the same, the nitties of fuckery, airing at the field, at gang lushness room. Okay, at 20, okay, at 1914. Okay, 14. 19 at 5. So 1940. I mean 1855 PNUT. That's that occurred. Okay, at shoot. At 1946 PNUT, we had, okay, Venus sets out of Neptune, like Neptune is still Neptune, either slowed down or in full motion. There's still gonna be the mist or slowed down speed. Neptune said, but ain't as much of it, so it's acting like Saturn. It's still like Venus sets out of Neptune. It's like okay, the land, the feel that like that we are enjoying stuff like that, has has the opportunity to make, to manifest, to really bring in and manifest that solid vision, that crux of 3D all those awareness shifts, that solid vision that that we was having. So yeah. Okay. And what just passed, what just passed at 21:23 p.m. UT was the moon trine Lilith. Okay. Moon trine Lilith. Okay, moon trine Lilith, there's some things that's it's moon via Combusta. So, the wild feminine and the via Combusta moon, the expansion and the gifting of that energy. But since it's wane via Combusta moon, some there's some things, some frequencies that really want to shift on, and that really want to shift on stuff like that. It like was not gonna let her get blown course off expansion. Her swords were still sharp. Her sword is still sharp and stuff like that. Hey, appreciate you for tuning in. I put my phone up. Okay, positive motivation every day. Peace, love, gnosis. He was not going to. She not gonna let Luna take her out part and stuff like that. Dwayne. Okay. Then right now, the next alignment coming up at 22:14 p.m. UT. We have the sun set side Saturn. So that being said, Saturn Aquarius, the crux of 3D, over maintenance of free security. So that's like nations, the illuminations, and and that technical knowledge. You know, the solidification of those asterical illuminations. You know, the solidification of those associations. You know, the solidification of that particular group, the got basically the solidification of, but also but the solidification of what can manifest for the human side of the collective, this solidification of. So with that being said, you know, sun the sun sets all that. It's like you have a chance to an opportunity to manifest that and solidify that based on your awareness shifts. Like, where the things the higher mind are seeing, master spirituality is seeing, things that cosmos is seeing, like the expansion of bounty is seeing, broadcasting, things being published, being seen, you know, a new a new view on things being seen, and and things of those Saturn Aquarius nature solidifying the manifestation of that. 9 p.m. UT 9/9/12,990 at 2:42 p.m. UT. Okay, we have the moon square Pluto. Because Pluto always gets Pluto in Capricorn. It's the pure awareness of how to establish 3D security in this realm for us. And I'm speaking on a collective basis. Personal reading information, like personal reading information, would be in the description. Okay. That being said, how you can capitalize out that field, what produce can grow in what, and this is what fit star alignments. It's that fit sterical alignments. Okay, want all that stuff like that? Contact me for a personal read. But this is told me aspects too. But you know, guy being being purely aware of the ins and outs of that field. You know, the soil in that field. You know, what can best produce in. Okay, the moon squaring that. Please don't relate to no. Don't be using your field for some fucked up shit. Via Combusta moon leaf. Don't be using your field for fuckery. For that power game. Just to relate to somebody. Just to relate. Just to balance it out with somebody else's fuckery, man. Fuckery about your field. Because you see the manifestation being placed in place. Oh, I could really use my field for pure and wear and stuff like that. Don't be don't be trying to wade nowhere with some fuckery. Don't And they on some fuckery ass relations. And like I said, would be trying to remember which do I. You can't. Okay. Gemini, then Leo do I. That's why I say don't be some speak on yourself, being proud and both speaking. And like air is spreading that freezing, yeah, on some shoot on some fuckery, so you can see that's the Leo and Cap, like quincunx and mastery, both represent boss, authority, success, and stuff like that. You know, just so you can ultimately capitalize off your fear. Don't be staying on speaking about no fuckery and stuff like that. Try to get some wind, then try to get the sun, the wind, and stuff like that. And like you just act, man, you just over here growing fuckery now, man. Don't don't just don't just to balance it out with somebody else's fuckery. And okay, 443 Gregorian. Okay, at 23:19. I mean, not 23, 3:19 p.m. UTC. A lot of time, software got to be improved. 3:19 p.m. UT. Okay, you had the moon trine Jupiter. So that being said, the moon is via Combusta anyways right now. Moon is via combustion, where it's the aspect to your Saturn, this aspect to your Uranus or Pluto. Yeah, moon via combustion stuff like days and hours magic to manifest and subvert. You would want to just let it slide. Let the fuckery pass. 444. 444 Gregorian. Let the fuckery pass. You don't want to expand, and you don't want to give expansion in those frequencies of fuckery. Fuckery trying to expand your relationships, your associations, your group, your hysterical knowledge, your hysterical knowledge, your technological knowledge, your new illuminations and stuff like that. Trust, if you ain't working with those methods, just just sit back, let the fuckery fly away. Put the fan on that mess. Close that window and put the fan on. Because Aquarius be the fan. Matter of fact, close the window and cut the fan off on the mess. Okay? Because Libra. All right. At 7:35 a.m. UT, that the moon, not the moon, Mercury square Pallas. So Pallas is in Pisces. So that's the cosmic window. That's the cosmic window of those vibrational shields, like that sit above this rim, like the pure sight to the multiverse, how we tap into the divine, the feminine side, spirituality, the intuitive psychic, all there is and ever was, that that site, the overall, the totality, that site. Um, Mercury square that. It's like, okay, yeah, we okay, we spin this hot fire. Hey, we spin, man, we spin, we spin at these fires that's blazing shit down, It's blazing trees down there, blazing shit down, like, then wildfire. We spin that wildfire, like, you know. We spin that wildfire and stuff like that. Like, really want stuff like that. A lot of events that occurred, and fires, explosions, those things being broadcasted. Those things being broadcast. Got philosophical flips, scientific flips, all of that. But anyways. But I spitting that fire shit on and stuff like that. I'm like same time all that fire yeah, it's kind of drying up the water, man, because it's the receptivity and stuff like that. So like have like like defend, like like really like speak like free station, like being able to tap in and see, being able to tap in and see, like being able to tap and see through that spiritual window on the feminine side, that spiritual window, that gnosis, that spiritual window of wisdom, a gnosis. So like that, instead of just being out here constantly spitting wildfires and stuff like that, and that's what you're thinking, you're receiving, you're speaking, you're writing and stuff like that, and and it's just blocking what. Mm-mm. Okay, now Lilith square Nep. I got to check and see. Okay, Neptune starting to speed back up. Next rotation. Lilith square Neptune. The mist will commence to kick back up again at 10:03 a.m. UT. So Lilith is slowed down. Neptune speed back up. It's still Neptune. Ain't no foundation to be had. When it slowed down, a little bit more of a foundation, but the full speed ain't no foundation to be had with that and stuff like that. But still, slow. So it's like, okay, Lily slowed down. So she's vibing, cutting things at previous degree where she was square Neptune. It's like, she know and wait on one side, like she knows she's solid. She knows she's solid with those shift vibes where she can just she please. She just cut back. She put it right there at that previous degree, but at the same time, it's like not being able to see what the fuck to cut down, cause air, water, cloud, so just like a cloud. So at the same time, if this is a significant transit for you, depending on your sterical alignments, um, try to remain some okay. Mm, try it flows and supports that swing out there all fall and let's know you done said some stuff. Like you done said some stuff, you done wrote some stuff, you thinking stuff, but mostly the same. You done said some stuff, you communicating. It just a cloud because you under the guys of that's being supported solidly where it ain't just be wise with it. Be wise. You know why with those freezes? Be wise at this time because Neptune is speeding back up. Okay, this will occur at 555 Gregorian and at 10:55 a.m. UT. Okay, the moon going to Scorpio. That's the Scorpio side of the Via Combusta moon. Chile. Chile in the coast. Chile. Um, that being said, the weighing. You put the stuff on the scale, moon and via combustion. Now you trying to merge moon and via combustion though. And realize it should the fuckery is fuckery. That's an aspect to your Pluto. Pluto will clear or Uranus. Uranus at least flip on it. At least flip on Uranus esoteric rule. Uranus at least flip on it. Try to take some of the fuckery out of it. Realize the shit fuckery. At 12:20 p.m. UT, Neptune speed back up still post shall phase. See, Miss ain't kick out, but it's kicking up. So here we go back in. Them potions, man. The potions. The sea mist. Kick back up. The potions, man. Some might call it La La Land. Some might call it La La Land. The oceans. They missed damn oceans. And slippery times, man. Try not to get played at this time, man. Try not to get played. And this Scorpio decan and do wild too. Try not to get played deeply. Deeply. Try not to get played deeply. Like purify it. Try not to get played deeply, man. Like take a 10 like shoot take a 10 rod and hit those cups. We stir up that sediment. Take a 10 rod and in that pool, man. Go really try to see what's on that ocean mist, you know? Don't get played like some water and some cups. Don't get played like some potion. Don't get put. No. Okay. At moons. Okay. At 20:47 p.m. UT, moon set south. June is in Capricorn. Waning moon. Go to the field as an aspect to your Pluto. So that's purification. The loyalty to the field, the 8 points of the cosmic crux to manifest 3D security, above crux 3D, manifest 3D security in this realm. The cornucopia. If you ain't got all that going on, if you ain't worked with planetary hours, or planetary days magic at this point and stuff like that. Would that power let that power urge flow on somewhere back to the bomb, cause that's about to fuck your shit up. That's about to fuck your field up, man. I was like, you trying to put some oil in your field, that ain't gonna grow shit. You trying to put some dirty water in your field. Let that shit flow, man. Okay, at uncover the nets. Okay, uncover alignments for the rest of that rotation. Hermes Day and Jupiter Day rotation. Okay. Moon square Saturn. Our cuz Saturn Aquarius via Combusta Moon in Scorpio. Don't be a, let that oil flow. That dirty wire, poet, like poet. Don't you date yourself on the vibes of fuckery with anybody, with your associations. That's solidified. Um, if you ain't done the other workings to subvert that, thank you. Like for my moon is shoot, it ain't gonna be a dark moon in Scorpio. I gotta check and see. Just don't even when it comes to like maintain your free security. Don't you solidify on your shit on some fucker shared values of fuckery on the fucked up ass merge you merging with. Don't you solidify your shit on that. No. Don't you solidify your mentality on that. Let that shit flow. Don't you go on bottom of that ocean flow at that time, because it's not where treasure at. That is where the garbage at. Okay, that is where the garbage at. Okay. Okay, now I'm trying to see where when the dark Scorpio dark moon occur. Okay, Scorpio dark moon will occur at 17:05 p.m. UT. Clearing at dark moon. That's when moon decile the sun. That's when like really Scorpio dark moon. Yes, go on ahead clear that shit out. Scorpio dark moon. Yes, like clear it out. Yeah. All right. Now the moon trine palace. You know what? You know what? At 4:20 a.m. UT, 4:20, 4:20, um, 4:20, 4:20 a.m. UT, um, like you know what? All I'm gonna say is six. Let like that time, that time, moon train palace stuff like that, flow. I like flow and see what tap into your site and flow and see with that gift of seeing past the vibes of fuckery and not trying to flow with that. Okay? And shift your vibe and let that and let that crystallize for you. Solid sight. So where you can see above the fuckery and have not to go by that part of the bottom of the motherfucking ocean where the garbage, like what, like where the garbage and the death traps at, and this and that at. All right. Okay.